You screaming on 10? I'm going to
Yeah.
When these were built, construction was a big deal.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Canadian Bowler Open 2024. We are coming live to you, end one, between Everett Zwires and Lyle Mix. Everything you've always wanted in a friendly battle. Two close friends play pairs together, have played many years together in Ontario, and now they're battling it out here in singles competition. Hopefully we get a nice, entertaining game. Both very accomplished bowlers. And myself, Daryl Fitzgerald, one of the hosts of the Canadian Bowler Podcast, and I'm joined here today by Jonathan Patulli.
Excited for this matchup. Two great bowlers out of your home province. I know you know more about them than I do, but I've seen them many times at the different nationals. Both great draw bowlers. Obviously, we just saw Everett come so close to not just winning it, but taking down the crown both as the five-man team and the singles champion last week. So certainly one of your top bowlers, and I know Lyle probably would have been on that team if not for, I believe someone had said he had a family member getting married at either nationals or provincials. You might know for sure. You can correct
That's right.
me.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would have been on that five-man team as well.
Yeah, Lyle was missed with the Canadian playdowns. Obviously, his team did very, very well regardless, but I'm sure he missed the Canadians. He's probably really happy to be out here playing with and against Everett. They will be playing pairs together in the pairs portion of the Canadian Bowler Open. Lyle holding shot right now with one just on the inside of one of Everett's bowls. Coming down here with another nice one. Probably going to sail just through the head. But you'll have to keep a close eye. There's light bowls and dark bowls. So the light bowls will be Everett and the dark bowls will be Lyle.
Hopefully our marker won't get in her way this time. If not, I'll give her a boot since it's my mom by the looks of it. Coming just under. Everett's going to try and draw in. Line 1 right now. A little touch on the jack, maybe give him 3. Strong first end considering there's no trials from both bolas.
Yeah. Everett's taking a look.
Looks a little light to me.
Yeah.
Actually, the weight ended up being pretty decent, just a hair narrow early. This will be one for Easy, I like to call him. Easy.
Easy.
He's got an easy delivery. It's his initials, and he's an easy bowler.
Everett, Easy's wires. All right. I like it.
And if we're given the wrestling things, it kind of reminds me of The Undertaker, you know what I mean? He's got that nice, long, slow, he's a big, tall guy like The Undertaker and walks with that very distinct motion, just like The Undertaker. So every time he throws a good bowl, I kind of want to give The Undertaker dong, if you know what I mean. It's like
Yeah.
dong on the money once again. Wild kind of reminds me maybe of The Undertaker too, but more of his American Badass days.
American Badass?
Like
All right.
him on the motorcycle. So they both could be just two different phases of The Undertaker going
Right
head to
on.
head against each other in this game.
All right. Everett playing a bit of a longer jack. Not full length, but deep.
And for everybody in the chat and the stream, let us know if you've got anybody in the tournament you want us to update you on. We have the live standings available to us. We'll be happy to give you where everybody is at round 3. And Daryl will give the quick plug for like and subscribe to his channel because we know that's what helps fund this great tournament. And we're so proud of him and Michael to get this tournament on here and thank them for that.
And you'll see some of these nice shirts around. Some of our markers, some of our players are wearing them. The Canadian Bowler Open 2024 limited edition playing shirt, polo. They are awesome. The design is really, really good. Red with the sunset and the Calgary skyline. If you would like one of your own, $45. We're happy to ship it anywhere that you want it to go. Just send us an email at canadianlawnbowler@gmail.com.
Greens are running just under 14 seconds. We timed them before the last match, so a strong 13 and a half. Mine's empty. I'll try one of those.
All right. Lyle sending his first one pretty deep through and then just a little overcompensation.
Easy's got a couple on there now.
Weight's pretty spot on for this, but it's just
Gonna hang out a hair wide.
a hair. Lyle looking for that strong second shot. Just gonna go through.
So see what Everett does on his last here. Could be a 4 either way still right now, shaping up both ends. So yeah, that's a 4 spot right now for Everett, but we'll see if the American Badass Undertaker mix can make a change to the head here. Looks like he's more of a draw weight here. Is he
Weight
gonna
looks
fall
spot
down?
on.
He's gonna fall in though. He does. That's gonna be at least second. I don't think he quite got first, but that's a good cut down. I think it's going to be 2-0 for Easy after 2 ends. You know, you see some of these things online, and it'd be like, would this era of the wrestler beat that era of the wrestler? It's kind of cool to actually see this live and in person now. That you've got two potential guys that would the American Badass beat the traditional Undertaker? We'll find out in this singles matchup right here.
Last ride versus the choke slam. I don't know.
Exactly.
Tombstone.
Yeah, the Tombstone kind of got outlawed by the time he was the American Badass. So Tombstone versus the last ride right here. I think he choke slammed through his whole career. Greg Wilson's on the rink next to us as well, so we can keep you posted on his game right now. He's playing against young upstart from Ontario, Katrina.
That's right. We saw her earlier today.
And we got the movie star on rink 9 as well. Owen, we call it, his actual name is Owen Wright, but we call him Owen Wilson because looks and acts like a movie star.
Everett was a good starter. A couple feet through. Wow, just a little aggressive on this one.
Got the one guy behind the rink 10 here watching the game. And his Calgary Flames hat reminds me of the tragic news of Johnny Gaudreau this morning, unfortunately. So certainly makes you stop and wonder how those accidents and tragic things can happen. Calgary Flames hat behind rink 10 there. I believe that's maybe a family member of Mr. Mix's, I think.
Oh, possibly, yeah.
Son, maybe. Son-in-law, maybe.
All right, a little bit of a looser end from these guys, but expect them to get dialed in the next couple ends. It's always no trials, so these are essentially the trial bowls.
This is a nice bowl here.
Yeah. Very nice. Easy. Nice reply here from Lyle. Just gonna skate by, so Everett's holding one. Just sending one through.
Easy's drawing the tee there. As we are playing the respot in the singles, no respot in the pairs.
Nope.
It should be exciting. I've never been the biggest fan of the respot rules. It's going to be nice to finally play some open ends, although this ones aren't even open in the pairs. We can just knock those ends off as end played.
That's right. Blank the end.
Curling style.
Yeah. I have to say, it was refreshing playing the Bill Becker pairs before WOBA at Heritage Greens. It's all ends open, and it definitely makes a huge difference, a different style of play. Definitely had like at least 15 different ends killed across the whole tournament. It was incredible.
I still remember one of the last years before they moved to the respot, we played Kevin Jones at the Nationals in pairs. It was Alex Scott and I against Kevin and James Cavell. We killed 14 ends. So we played 32 ends, and we still finished before the women's fours got off that game. It was hilarious. Played 32 ends, and most of them were being killed at the skip side too. So we're playing almost full ends on all those kills. My teammate Alex Scott had one hell of a game. He was all over the jack all the time, but Kevin must have killed. I killed a couple, but yeah, Kevin, gotta give him credit. I think he killed about 10 ends that game. He was fantastic.
I do miss those days. it was definitely fun to play.
Another well-weighted bowl for Easy in his first bowl. Oh, I didn't realize Lyle's left-handed. That's good. I'm left-handed myself.
That's
I
right.
always like to unite with the left-handers around the world.
Yeah, we had quite a few left-handers at nationals. We got Pat Bird and Mike Wagner and yourself.
Need more of us.
Yep.
Or dying breed
Tricky
out there.
lines. You can't follow you down.
I get to play with Pat in the pairs. It'd be nice to have a left-handed partner that I can follow those bulls
Interesting.
down, maybe. Oh, what a bull.
Woo.
Still think Lyle's probably lying the shot. Two bulls within, what is that? 2 or 3 inches of the kitten right now?
Yeah. Waiting for the patented Everett drive. He's not afraid of throwing the heat when he needs to. Saw that at nationals a bunch of times. Good bulls. What a head. Oh, there it is. Easy rider right here.
Oh. Yeah, we've got 3 bulls within 3 or 4 inches of the cat. I think it's still just a 1. Even fourth shots within a 1.5 feet. So very strong in from both.
Look at
And this
this.
one's right in the neighborhood too. Just
Woo.
slipping to the back. Almost 3 perfect bulls from a
Good bulls.
while in a row here. I don't think EZ can throw weight here again because he risks taking his own out here.
He
He
might.
could drop a 4 spot. I don't think he can.
Oh, he is.
But he's got more courage than I do. Hopefully he's not a little bit narrow and takes his own out. He almost did.
Just again.
Almost did. Well, if you're Lyle here, you can afford to be aggressive, to be honest.
That's
Come
right.
through with 2 yards of weight, pop that bull out for 4, or if you happen to get onto the jack, you're still going to score 2 or 3. You take it towards the ditch over there.
Yeah. A lot of options. See what he sees when he gets up here.
Got some Taylor Swift pumping here. Are you a Swiftie?
I've been known to Swift, yeah.
I don't know if I'd ever pay the money to go to her concerts, but
No.
she's got some nice tunes. I could get on board.
I won't turn it if it comes on satellite radio.
It's not playing too heavy here. Looks like he's just got draw weight and he's a little bit tight. Surprised he didn't go a little more aggressive at that head. Lots of good could have happened there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you could have really hurt yourself there either. Even if you connected on your own bowl, you're probably pushing it onto the jack for 2.
Chip it out to the left and then carry it to the right. That'd be a prime.
So he's going to be on the board here, I'm sure.
Yeah.
3-1 after 4, low scoring game. Will we see a 10-8 game type of thing after 18 M's? We might.
Maybe.
Just nothing but ones. Getting back together. Oh yeah, we got Chuckles Taylor in the chat. He's another rare lefty that we've got as well.
Oh yeah.
We do have more in Saskatchewan than you would think. It's pretty funny
Yeah.
because we could make a full team. Ernie Mead's left-handed, my dad's left-handed, so we got enough guys that we have enough competitive bowlers that we could actually field a full roster on the
Full lefty team.
left side. Yes, lots of wasps around here this week. Daryl and I have been swinging away, trying to kill them in our little commentary box here the last times. So if you see them on the camera, that would not be surprising. They certainly like to make their home around here.
Yeah. All right, playing very short. Matt up, short jack.
Not even sure this is a legal length, but
Yeah.
they both liked it.
Questionable.
The first bowl by the American Badass was good. Easy's a little bit heavy. Great shot, Scotty. Confirmed that, club foot when healthy is also left-handed. So we do have some options.
That's true.
Ernie's not playing as much anymore, and Charlie's left to another province. So not sure, but we could certainly have me, Murray, and Brandon right now.
Yeah.
My brother and I also have contests where we play with the wrong hands fairly often. So if he had to, could probably throw a few decent bowls once in a while with his left hand.
That's all right.
Nice bowl here. Could be a big end for Mr. Mix unless Never can get in here.
Oh, he's going right in it.
Push follow on those light short bowls, I think.
Oh,
Cat instead. Oh, and he locks it. What a unlucky break.
All that room in the back, and it locks on the best back bowl.
I think that's Lyle's, right?
Yeah, I think so.
In the sun glistening, they all kind of look the
It's
same.
a little hard to tell. They both play with purplish bowls. Yeah, even they can't tell.
Who's this? Sean Kingston going
Sean
back?
Paul.
What was the big guy? Sean Kingston.
I think it was. Yeah, Sean Paul was pretty good too.
I was thinking about the big black guy. I think he's Canadian as well. Came from Jamaica. I think he actually came from. He played like that beautiful girls.
That was Kingston.
Kingston, is that him? Yeah, I liked him
I was
too.
gonna say Kofi Kingston, but that's wrestling.
We got wrestling on the brain.
Everett's got a good drive.
Doesn't throw it hard, but he's
he's
accurate.
yeah.
A little more than ditch weight, and it's all you need if you're accurate.
We saw it at Canadians a few times, and he nailed them.
You don't need to have a drive like Ryan Bester or the Tin Man Carter Watson. Doesn't need to be super hard as long as it's accurate. That's the key. Of course, it's very fun to watch those drives, and they're very hard. And seeing all the bulls scatter, we saw that with Michael O'Connor this afternoon. A wonderful double takeout and killed the jack to boot.
Unbelievable.
The song kind of sounds like it could be a Kofi Kingston theme song as well.
Could be.
Easy. Oh, what a bowl. Woo. I'm not sure he pushed it far enough to make it a multiple points, then. He's got at least one there. Potential for maybe even three. Depending how far he hit it. Movie star Owen picked up one here on the ninth end. Or on link 9, I'll let you know what the score is once they post it on the scoreboard. appears to be a measure. With the one out, and then they're going to check on all the others. Got some Miley Cyrus
Miley
going
Cyrus,
on.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Looks like it might have been 3 that he signaled.
He got
I
a
saw
couple
the
fingers
first.
up there.
Predicting a 3 for Everett. Nope, just the 2. Never seen Miley in concert, but I was lucky enough to see your dad.
Billy Ray.
Yeah.
Nice. Achy Breaky Heart. It's a
This
classic.
was before he came out. What was his new song he came out with randomly with the big star and like
Oh. Oh yeah,
around
what is
COVID
that?
times? But yeah, it was before he came out with that new song out of the blue. Wasn't he with Lil Nas X, I think, in the song?
Oh maybe, yeah. Yeah, I think it was.
It was pretty funny seeing him there because yeah, he came to our Craven Country Jamboree one of the couple years I went. It was a pretty funny performance watching him singing that.
Oh yeah. Everett looks like he's trying to push it the distance. Pretty deep. Everett a little short on his first. See what Lyle's got for him. Looks a little wide. Just sailing into the back.
Oh, Greg Wilson, what a bull! Green next to us, takes the kitten right to the ditch there.
Down 2, drive into the ditch. How about
Yeah,
that?
down 2, maybe even 3, and takes it to the ditch for 2. What a shot!
Everett looks like he's got a good compensation for this. Holding shot. Just a little wide. So one thing I haven't seen today is it jackrabbits that they have around here?
Yeah,
They're
that's good.
huge.
I haven't seen them today.
They're huge. We had a couple running across the green the other day. Incredible to see.
What I couldn't gather was when I was in Ontario, your guys' is like squirrels or whatever they are.
We have a ton of
Different,
squirrels.
but they're the different colors in
Yeah.
here. They're all like dark black
We
and
have gray, black, red. There's some towns that have white albino ones.
wild.
Yeah.
Ours are all like brown
Yeah.
in Saskatchewan.
Boring. Oh.
Unlucky
bad.
again though. Undertaker's bowl at the back there. Still shot. Easy doesn't stick with it.
See if Lyle can get a second one in there. It's a lonely bowl for Everett to snipe at.
Well done there.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
another one in the count for sure. Everett likes this one. He wants it to turn though. Seems must maybe a bit of a hold out there on on the screen.
Just gonna slide out.
This will be a draw for 3, and we got ourselves almost a brand new ball game.
That's right.
I'm sure this one's got the gas to get there, though. Yeah, it's going to come up a little bit light. Makes it 5-3 after 6 ends for Everett.
Sometimes those easy additional shots just aren't as easy as you think. Just a note, if you are in the Calgary area, you can come down to the Calgary Lawn Bowling Club. We're going to be here all weekend. Good music, bars open, food, friendship, lots of great bowls. So come down here and check us out.
Michael Patulli's going to be on the grill cooking up burgers every night, so you can enjoy some of his cooking. I've had it at home lots of times. He makes some of the best burgers you could ask for, so certainly be well fed, well hydrated, and enjoy some great bowls as well. And then also maybe come and say hi to us at the commentary box.
Lyle says Matt and then changed his mind. He's dragging it up just a little bit. I'm not shaking that nickname out.
Greg Wilson throwing weight on the next screen again. Let's see if he connects. He hit a beauty in the last game. Last time. Doesn't connect on this one. This one looks good too. Everett's going to slid around to the back, so Lyle with a nice start.
Lyle looking to match his last, maybe slide a little bit behind. It's a good bowl here, just in case Everett does connect with that jack again.
Certainly nice seeing the age differences in bowlers here. We've got, I don't know, you might know for sure, but we certainly got bowlers in their teens. I'd say 15, 16 years old, probably our youngest. And
Ken
then
Carter, yeah.
probably some bowlers in their 70s and 80s as well on the other end of the spectrum. But everybody scattered in between. So it's
That's
great to
right.
see. One of the wonderful things of our sport is we've got 3 generations of the one family on the green today.
That's right.
It's amazing to see.
Yeah, we've got novice bowlers, those that are a couple years in, and we've got those that have 50 plus years bowling experience on them. Lyle with a bomb here, touching the jack and coming through.
I think you'll see one of Everett's weight shots now.
Yeah, don't be surprised to see Everett try to sneak that one back. He's got 2.
It's a big
He's
target
got
for
one
him
on the
now.
left side.
Even if he's narrow, he can redirect in off a second shot as well. Sure, we'll see a little bit of a heat out here. Oh, slides under.
Just narrow.
Might even go out of bounds.
Uh-oh.
Might have gone out of bounds. Hard to tell from our angle. Certainly close to being out of bounds. Well, maybe comes to the back would be my guess on this one. Looking that way.
Yeah.
Better to be safe than sorry. He's on the tee.
Good ball there.
Almost draws the tee clean. Couldn't have
Yeah.
asked for much better than that. Wouldn't be surprised to see Everett pick up the pace here a little bit faster. Oh, he's going back to the draw. A little surprised.
Yeah, I think he's just hoping to play it through a couple feet. He's just gonna come up narrow on this one, and a little light.
So it'll be two, and we got a tie game after 7 ends. Oh, Canadian legend Justin Bieber.
Justin
on.
Bieber.
Let's do it. I think he just had a kid over the last, what was it, week or two as well.
He did.
Strange name, but kind of way things go. You always see the names, they seem strange to you, and all of a sudden a year or two later you really like them.
Yeah, everybody's using it.
And don't think you or I went too far outside of the box on ours.
No.
Kept them pretty normal. We got my wife's best friend. Remember when they had their kids, they named them Jersey and Ledger, and I was kind of like, oh, not a fan of those names. But then 2 or 3 years later, I was like, man, I love both those names.
Yeah.
So sometimes the first time you hear them, you're like, oh, that's weird, but then all of a sudden, kind of grow to love them.
As long as you're not Elon Musk using an equation, then you're fine, I think.
Kanye West's kid kind of surprised me too. Was it Northwest?
Northwest, yeah.
Middle name probably South. Gregor's throwing weight again.
What
He
a
makes a
hit.
shot for 4. What a bowl. Unbelievable shot. Takes the bowl out and takes it to the ditch for 4. Katrina's just running into some real tough schedule this week. Again, she's been on the cat 3 ends in a row.
Yeah.
2 of the 3, though, Greg's stolen the end from her. This one for a 4. Like an unbelievable shot by Greg.
Yeah, absolutely. And he does it with a smile.
Yeah. If you're making them throw weight every end, you're playing well.
You are.
The movie star threw some weight here on rank 9. Not sure he got the result he was looking for.
Well, just coming up short on this one.
A little bit of a loose end again here, surprisingly.
Yeah. Everybody seems to be struggling when the length changes drastically from long to short. The adjustment always takes a little bit.
The wind's gone down a lot this afternoon, which has been nice.
That's true too.
Real strong wind this morning and early afternoon, which impacted the play. Now we've got yourself a beautiful, almost too warm for my liking, but beautiful afternoon.
The Chinook.
Yeah, the
has
Chinook
come
is
in.
gone, and Greg told us that once the Chinook leaves, it's going to be warm, and
That's it.
it certainly is.
Oh, what a bomb.
What a bowler. He's an American badass, and he drops it on there once again. Can see him standing up after a shot going like this.
That's right.
Like he would after giving a last ride.
We just need to get him a Harley to tear around the green on.
Outside of the green.
Outside of the green.
We'll want him on there until at least Monday. Screaming by, but he's got 3 back holes right now, so Lyle certainly needs one in the back on his last 2, otherwise Easy can just drive it to the ditch for a big end.
Very, very true. Lyle's looking at it.
And he is not light, so he's coming to the back. It's a smart play here.
Yeah, good ball there. And he might have the tee.
Not sure, maybe just a hair too short for the tee, but certainly most are going to go down as 1 or 2 in the back now instead of the 4. TP. Close. Awful close. What a bowler. What a bowler.
Pushes it out for
Enter Sandman right there. Exit light, enter night. Took his hand off to Never Neverland. Greg is throwing weight on the other green for the 4th straight end. So obviously Katrina's having another great end.
She is. She's just saying, "Can I just keep one, please?" And he
did it
nails
again.
out. Peels it
Unbelievable. Greg is on the money with his drives this game. That's 4 straight ends where he's come through in the clutch. Yet he's winning 15-3. You're throwing drives every end. It's not something you expect to be winning a game 15-3 in. can go into that old one.
Go in. Turn it
No,
upside down.
Exactly. You can go into that one. A little bit of a stretched out one here. That's up a hair, but we're almost probably only 5 or 6 feet from the tee. It's a little bit longer than what we've seen the last few ends.
Seems to be Everett's length. He likes to play a little longer. Oh,
Wrong bias.
wrong bias. Hey.
Everyone's getting some beers tonight.
Yeah, bar's open, everybody.
You don't see that very often with free beers. They even gave each other a high five back there for the wrong bias. You don't see those very often, but it's funny when they do happen. I was playing with my mom in a tournament at the beginning of August, and she threw 4 in the same tournament. By the time we got to the end of the tournament, I couldn't even cash in all 4 of them, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to drive home. Lyle's right in the mix there with that
Yeah.
hole.
Pun intended. Go in.
Tom Petty's dead now, isn't he? He passed away in the last year or 2, I think. Unfortunately. I'm gonna Google fact check
Good
myself.
question. Yeah, you gotta fact check that.
He's one of my favorite guys growing up because my dad liked him.
Yeah.
He actually died in end of 2017, so more than a few years now. Don't think Greg will have to throw weight on his green this time. He looks like he's lying 2 or 3.
That's right.
Which would be the game for that one. He's up 15-3 right now. Everett slides under. Did throw the right bias on that ball.
Lyle's looking to pick up a 2, hopefully, here. Just playing down opposite hand to try to land on Everett on that side. Maybe split the 2. Good ball here.
Might even gain the count. It's hard to say. Maybe needed to move another inch or 2. Appleberry Crisp, Roy Ree passing us right now.
This looks interesting.
I think he's a hair heavy, but he's probably gonna run in
He's
for a
gonna
good
chip
second.
in. There it is.
That's a good
that might be
second.
shot.
My money's still on Lyle, but we'll see. They're asking the market.
Oh, no, Everett.
Canadian Spider-Man's got the better view than me. Trust his eyes over mine.
Lyle doesn't have to change much. He come down to that one with a similar bowl. Just
Take off 1.5 away on his last.
Oh, he's going a little more aggressive.
He's in the neighborhood though.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll cut. Just
Oh, he got it.
Ever, and he's gonna. That's at least 2. What a
Yeah,
bowler!
what a shot.
What a bowler! It's gonna take the lead there. I think he knocked his other one out, so I think it's just a 2 for sure to make it 7-6.
Yeah. Just a reminder, if you're out there, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out all of our other content. We appreciate all the support, everybody tuning in for this match and for all the matches this weekend. We will be streaming every day as long as we can, trying to get at least 1 match every round. You might get some bonus content if we can move it over to another green that's still going on, but we appreciate everybody tuning in. And if you're here, drop something in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. Where are you from? Any questions that you have, just let us know.
We also can talk to the DJ if there's any music you want in the background. Hopefully we can get it streamed on there for you and we can get you on there. So if there's any music you'd like to hear, let us know, and the world is your oyster.
That's right. Great opening shot here from
Beauty.
Lyle.
That's what you want to see. Find the distance that you can lock it on.
Lyle with a good back ball here.
Two good ones to start. Everett with a bit of a loose one. He's going to want to improve, so we'll see what he can do in a second.
Catching that back one. Not a bad position right now.
Oh, we got some Uptown Funk coming on now. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up.
Nice ball here from Lyle.
Probably in the count. And
Yeah.
Good back bowl as well. This is a big bowl. Everett threw a nice one in the back there. Probably closer. I'll let you tell me who shot. You've got the better eyes.
I think Everett might be holding right now.
It's good because I was just going to say the other, so we know that Everett's definitely shot because Canadian Spider-Man's got his spidey senses are tingling to tell you what the actual bowl is. Oh, what a shot.
What a shot.
That's definitely a shot bowl. And then Spider-Man lets us know that second shot will. Chat talking about how he's enjoying tuning in from Colombia. So that would be certainly an interesting place to be right now.
Yeah.
Never been to anywhere in South America myself yet, but certainly
I
some
haven't
places
either.
there that would be interesting and fun to see.
Enjoy yourself, Shane. Stay safe.
Hopefully on a beach, enjoying a brewski.
Absolutely.
Oh, the movie star with Lucky Wick on rank 9 right onto the jack. So that's a big shot. That'll score a point for him. He's in a close match. 13-10 after 20 ends, Darryl, in that one.
Yeah.
They're playing past the 18 ends mandated, but
Why not?
Just
Everybody's
let 'em
still
go.
playing.
yeah.
May have cut Lyle to 1. Could be worth a measure.
So you got anything else on the docket this year for bowling, or is this kind of your last hurrah?
A few local tournaments around Heritage and whatnot. Going to play in the Phoenix as well at James Gardens in Toronto. But otherwise, that's it. Yeah, this is the last big one, and really fun to be here. I finally get to see the Calgary Greens and roll a few bowls on them. I've heard so much about them, so this is really cool.
Yeah, this is my last hurrah for the year too. Normally my last bowl of the year is at Nationals, and then I pack it in, so at least extends the season by another week or two. So we're up to 9-6 now. Oh, but he landed his, maybe enough to get second. I would guess not.
Yeah.
But at least there's another one sort of in the head. Interesting to see if Everett tries to play a bit of weight, because if he can move the jack back more than a yard, could be a big end for him. Looks like he's just playing a draw, and he's a little bit wide.
Yeah, just push it out a bit.
So that'll be another point for Mr. Mix. It's 10-6. 7 ends to play.
measure for second.
My money would be on Everett's Bowl.
Yeah.
Is that a school that we got right here across from the club? Looks like maybe a school. Certainly a playground over there.
Yeah, looks like it.
Could be an elementary school or something. Certainly a nice little area. I saw a golf course, no more than maybe 100 meters down the road. Basketball courts right on the backside there.
Yeah.
Nice little residential area.
It's a nice setup here. Oh, it looks like he did get two. 11-6 for Lyle.
You know Everett's going to be in the mix though late, so
Yeah.
it's still going to be a close game.
Yeah. Both consistent players.
I think they have a little bit extra money on the game too, I heard.
Yeah, maybe. Good Canadian content in the background there. Tragically hit.
I'm giving a lot of love to the Canadian bands today. Haven't heard much 3 Days Grace though, so might have to ask
Yeah.
the DJ to get some 3 Days Grace on there. That's one of my favorite Canadian bands. Can never have too much Gord Downey though, so
Yeah.
I have to keep that running.
Just sailing through here on his first.
So we got one
Got the tee.
big yard in front and another one big yard behind. Movie Star's in trouble in his game here. Could be game if he doesn't get in on his
Oh.
last one.
Yeah.
Could be heading back to Vancouver for another film assignment if he doesn't get the win here.
Lyle, fantastic bowl here.
That's what you want. Keeping the pressure on Everett. Just slips by.
Ooh, just slipping by.
He's got two on the tee now, though, so sure he doesn't mind the makeup of this end. Only down probably one in the head, but bowl to land and jack to the back could be a big end.
Oh.
Ooh, beauty. Spreads it out, so he's got two well positioned. Movie Star wasn't able to get his game, but maybe have a good performance. Got some Lenny Kravitz, not Canadian, but still a decent song.
Average just a little short on that one.
That's surprising with the back bowl. What he'd be reaching and down two in the head.
Lyle come to take a look at the scenario.
That's he's going to want to try and sneak to the back. Looks like a wasp on the mat there that Lyle's swatting away. You know that feeling all too well.
Yeah, he's getting them. He's stalking it. Good bowl there.
Probably one. He might have actually gotten a tee out of that. Great shot.
All right. What's Everett got up his sleeve here?
Probably just drawing now.
Yeah. It's got to be a reaching bowl.
It's not light. Line looks decent. It's just the question if it's going to slam on the brakes. Flipping a.
What a bowl.
I think it is. Woo! Right on the kitten, number one. That's a big bowl. He couldn't afford to go down 13-6. So 6 ends left. He makes that a 4-point game. So still up in the air.
Family's gone now, so we'll be back to losing.
Anticipating a long jack.
He could come the other way too. You've got the boulder rest on the side. Both hands. Very makeable shots. Just needs to put on his blue suede shoes and make a good ball here.
Yeah. All right, let's see what Lyle's got here.
I think he's too wide. I don't know if that's going to come down that far.
Yeah.
So it might be 11-9 now. That's my prediction, although you've got the better eyes. You tell me if that's too.
I think you're probably right. Confirmation, Everett picks up 2. It's 11-9 for Lyle right now, playing N14.
So we certainly got treated to another good game here. It's looking like it's going to go down to the 18th end as well. Uh-oh. Got a lady stretching behind the greens there. Hopefully she didn't pull anything in her match there. Trying to get loose. Hopefully no injury and just trying to stay loose and limber.
Yes, absolutely.
Some of the games are starting to wrap up around the green here. This draw kicked off at 3:15. And then we'll have a quick break for dinner after this one, and then probably just after 6, we'll have the last round of the day.
Yep. We'll
And tomorrow's the knockout phase.
Yeah, we'll be putting out another stream link, so check out for that. Come back and watch, see that final round, and then we'll be tallying up all the points and seeing who's in the top bracket and who filters down into the lower brackets.
Both about a yard behind.
Yeah.
A little bit better line from Lyle, so he'll be lying 1 here. Easy's going to try and come down and top that bull. What about here? Oh,
Looks
got
like
unlucky
right to
again.
Lyle. Yeah.
It's the 3rd time this game. I think he's trailed the jacks and just didn't get a result out of it. So Lyle literally needs to throw the exact same bull he just threw now.
Yeah. Even if he can flop his bull over one and get it behind the jack.
It's way to the neighborhood, but I think he's got a little bit too much grass. Not sure that's going to finish to the. Still pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
3rd shot for sure, if not 2nd. Some heat coming.
Yep.
Line's a little bit wide. Not sure it's going to come down enough.
Oh, just right through the gap.
Well, doesn't know what he wants to do here just yet. You don't want to overbuild the head, but at the same time, there's no back pulls. It's not like you have to be in the back.
Well, Everett's taking another swing. Going
This
for the
one's
pile
got the kitten,
driver.
I think.
Oh.
Almost pile drive that to the ditch. But
Yeah. Lyle's looking for that nice draw, even if he rolls a little bit through.
Lyle wants to know if that second ball's in right now.
Well, that's fair.
Could change his shot here, otherwise he's just going to try and tap that up for two. Parker thinks it's just the one.
Yeah, could it be worth pushing Everett out, sitting for three?
Yeah, it's hard to say which bull. He's got two kind of. You would think it would be the one on the left side of our screen right now.
Yeah.
Would be closest. If it's not, he's got lots that can work for him good on the other side too. Tap himself in for two or wick in off the wing bull.
Gotta keep up the fat dad bods here. So let's go.
You don't need to be a dad for that.
Oh.
Gonna
Just
come
coming up a little light here.
Great line.
Whoop. Maybe?
Well, clapping. He must have snuck in just enough. Could be up. Could be 14-9 even
Could
then.
be. Definitely some interesting angles on this one.
13-9 for sure. Yeah, it's hard to say. From our angle, it still looks like Everett's second, but Everett was clapping after that ball, which I think would indicate that it's two.
Two for sure. That's what he's pointing at.
And maybe a measure for three. That last round's going to be interesting because we've got a couple guys like Oswald Chambers that's sitting at 1 and 2 right now, so he's going to need to have a big win in order to get himself into the top 16. Otherwise, he won't be eligible to win the championship belt.
That's right.
So that last round today is going to be interesting. Everyone's going to want to tune in and see what's going on that boat, in that bout. See who makes it through to the top 16, because that's all about day one. You just want to make it through the top 16. You don't need to be first.
That's right.
Any of those top 16 spots gets you to the same place. Makes it 13-9.
If you are tuning into the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe. All the likes, all the subscriptions, all the views help us keep making this content, keep supporting events like this, and making more, hopefully in the future. So thank you for all your support, and thank you for all your views. We do really appreciate it at the Canadian Bowler.
So we may need to look at a updated logo for you guys. Maybe get a little Spider-Man in there.
Maybe, yeah.
Canadian Spider-Man. Can update it too. So 4 ends, still lots of time. This game's not going to time out. 4 ends to play in 45 minutes. What a bomb on his first one.
Lyle's feeling it.
Everett's going to have to dig deep here. He needs to make up 4 points in 4 ends. And opponent's on the kitten in his first bowl already.
Yeah.
Well-weighted bull here. Line looks close. This could be what he wants.
Oh, just like
beauty.
that. Wow.
Still a good bull. Everett needs to have about 8 inches on this bowl, and we'll probably trail it back to his own here. Really, just a very minor adjustment. I like his line again. He certainly added the weight.
It's close.
I think he added a hair too much.
Yeah.
But
He's
still a good
looking.
spot. There's two good receivers now. Sure, you'll see Lyle truck to the back on this third bowl.
He's fishing for it. He'd love a trail. Oh.
Not sure that's what he wanted, but to be honest, he might be 3 still.
Yeah. That might actually be not too bad.
Makes it harder on Everett now, too.
Yeah.
Not much of a target there. He's probably more of a straight draw. It's a little wide on this one. I don't think it's going to come back that far. Did weight it well, but he's too wide. I'd say he's probably down 3. Lyle drops in a 4th on here. This could be basically the game.
Taking a look. Lyle's looking to put a nail in the coffin, so to speak, in this Undertaker match. Oh, a nice draw in here. He could be holding multiples.
It's a 4 spot, I'd say, for sure. And they're fairly well spaced, so there's not any obvious ones to run into. It's a big pressure bowl. If Everett doesn't make a bowl here, I think it's probably the game.
Yeah. Easy is clutch, so.
He does have the things to run into.
Mm,
Sure, he's going to see him coming in on our end. He's been playing the whole end here on the left side of the screen. Hope to land any of those 2 bowls inside or just draw and nestle right up to the kitten.
Yeah.
If you're a fraction narrow, you could correct off the short bowl as well. Certainly potential. It's actually coming heavy.
Just hoping to run into anything.
I think he's going to
He
go
might go
through and
right
hit everything.
through.
That's not what he's looking for.
Yeah.
Cut 1 out, but 16-9 with only 3 ends left. It's going to be a real uphill battle.
Yeah.
The Big Show with another win. Big Mike got another win, 18-6. That's going to catapult him up to the top of the standings. His weapons of mass destruction are on display today. He's certainly going to be playing for that championship belt, and just like the Big Show won a few WWF championships in his year, we could see Mike win the Canadian Bowler Championship around this time tomorrow.
Absolutely. Two for Lyle.
15-9. It's a big uphill battle with only 3 ends left. The other half of the Canadian Bowl. Michael Patuli's on the grill behind us. It smells delicious over here. We're just downwind of the barbecue.
Yeah.
Certainly getting us excited for dinner, which comes up after this next match. Oh, talk about another legendary song. I can't get no. Saw these guys in concert in Regina.
Nice. I saw them at SARS Fest in Toronto when we had that joint SARS aid thing. Yeah, them, ACDC, it was great.
3 days grace open for them too. Come on.
Oh, nice.
Stadium show.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're all alive still or not. Imagine they
They're
are.
well fermented. Yeah.
Imagine they are.
All right. I'll just sailing through the head here on his first. I should actually show everybody. How about that? There you go.
Keith Richards is 80. No, they're all alive still. Oh.
Everett with a bomb, trying to follow it up with another one. Lyle's just sailing through the head with his first two.
If you're Everett, you need a multiple point score here.
Yeah,
Give yourself
absolutely.
any chance. Those are two great bowls to start, both in the count, and you're protecting yourself a bit too. Realistically, you probably even want a 3 spot here.
Yeah. Oh, Lyle with the sneak.
Oh, that's killer bowl.
That's a good one.
Probably line 3 out there now. That only gives 2 bowls for Everett to fix the end, and he really needs to count
Yeah.
them both now. One's gonna go flying by.
Yeah.
Walking, nice little trail into his pocket. This could be the last end of the game right here.
Yeah. Lyle's gonna go take a look. I think he wants to know. Is he holding game now, or does he need another one to do it?
I'll be shocked if he's not lying 3 right now. It's just a question if he wants to maybe bring one in a little closer. As Everett would still have about a yard to draw into for the shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wouldn't expect him to miss that again.
Ooh.
Just about trailed the cat again.
Yeah.
Another good position bowl. Everett's got no choice but really to draw here. And then hope he can find 5 points in the last 2 ends.
Yep. It's because Mike keeps stopping this mix with the intros, I think, and then starts it up again, so it just reshuffles.
He's chasing it. Usually a sign that he likes it.
Dig, dig, dig.
Slam.
He wants it to dig.
I think it did.
It did.
Could be close for shot, but I think he's probably the shot there. Keeps himself alive. Everett does pick up the jack, so he's going to keep himself alive. That's 15-10 with 2 ends to go here. Wouldn't be surprised if we see something drastically different with the jack here. Really, really long, or really, really pulled, or something, just to give something a little bit different. little bit longer than what we played, but not quite as stretched out as I thought we'd see.
No, not as usual, but he's looking to lock his first on here and keep the pressure.
This is where you've got nothing to lose. Just throw every ball in the jack. No strategy needed. You need 5 points and 2 ends, so just got to litter the cat.
Yeah.
Hope that you get a few misses from your opponent. It's a great start.
Yeah.
Little short, but still within 1.5 feet, 2 feet of it getting.
Really, Lyle would be happy to mix and match here. Take one, give up one, doesn't matter.
No, you can drop a 2 here. You're happy to.
Yeah.
Up 3, coming home with the hammer would be
Oh,
good.
good shot here.
It's going to be tough to get 2 with inside of that. Right on top of it, maybe 8 to 10 inches. That's all. That could be a game winner right there.
Yeah.
He's a little bit wide. He's got good weight though, so this will at least be in the neighborhood.
Usable.
Don't think he's shot, but. Oh, he did drop in for shot, the marker said. Nice
wow.
Hawaiian shirt by our marker.
Yeah.
Came in there and confirmed that he thinks that Everett did his jack high bull shot there. Lyle's bull must be closer to a foot than it appears on camera. Short of the jack. He's not going to like that when he actually bumps in.
No, yeah.
Everett.
You were absolutely right, Andy Caldwell. Thanks for tuning in. Music has been awesome here, and it keeps the atmosphere alive here.
That's 3 within about a foot and a half there for Everett, so I'm sure we'll see him try to go for Lyle's bull in the last one, given the score of the game. That's a great goal.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Even if you're shot here, I'm not sure you have much choice if you're Everett, but to sort of play a weighted shot and try and push Lyle's bull through the hole.
Yep.
It's worth 4, and that gives you a real chance going into the last end if you make it. If you just come away with 1 here, but you need a perfect end on the last end just to tie. It's not likely. Greens are running just under 14 seconds today, so it's very, very nice pace. Measured in just under 13 this morning, and they were up just over 13 this afternoon, and continue to pick up pace a little bit as the afternoon comes on. Nice sunny day, so 13 and a half we'll call them. Green pace.
Yeah. Everett's going for it.
And this is what I thought would
Not
happen.
far. Whoa.
Oh, he's certainly shot now, but he got extremely unlucky. Inches away from chipping that ball out like he wanted to there.
Lyle could easily play the pick roll through.
Lyle's got nothing to lose here. He just wants to make sure he gives up 1 here is fine, because he's guaranteed himself to tie even if he gives up 1.
He's best back anyway, so.
I would certainly be coming through with a couple yards of weight.
Yeah.
I wouldn't drive just in case you somehow did something silly and picked both your bowls out.
Yeah.
Yard or 2 of weight.
Barry Chris doing the commentary on the side.
Another one in there?
It's in there.
What a bowl.
Oh, just sliding through. What an effort.
I think it'll be inches too far, so mathematical chance for Everett to tie it in the 18th end still.
Yeah, I'm not surprised to hear that, Andy. Ontario with the extreme humidity. We've got a nice breeze going on here with the sun. It's actually quite comfortable. Then again, we are in the shade, so.
I did look at the weather, though. It was only supposed to be 26 type of thing, and you've got enough of a breeze that 26 is fun to play in.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody looks to be doing okay.
Weather in Milton, not so much on our side most of the week there at Nationals, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It was cold and rainy those first few days. And even when we switched over to your club there, I was wearing my bunny hug until early afternoon. It was just real chilly in the morning.
It was.
Didn't get up past 18 or 19 degrees during the day, so funny that it's gone to all the way up to 40 in the span of a week. So this is what I thought Everett would do in the last end there. Real stretch it out, something really different, and hope that your opponent can't find it deep. Got no choice but to just, wherever your first bowl is, just throw the rest of yours, and then get the jack there on your last bowl.
Give yourself a chance.
My strategy when it comes to these kind of things, to be honest, is I actually try and shank them a little deep
Yeah.
and play possum almost, and then hope your opponent doesn't really cover the back, and then bring it back on your last one.
That's fair.
Certainly don't want to be light, which unfortunately
Yeah.
Everett's a little light. It's close enough that it's usable. Canadian Spider-Man's a shady character.
How dare you, Andy? How dare you?
Great bowl here. It's going to be tough to get four inside of this one.
Yeah. Fantastic opener from Lyle.
That's really closed off the end already, to be honest. Almost impossible for Everett to score four now, as Lyle's closed off that first bowl. He needs to hit and stick on it and basically send it into the ditch at this point.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it on this bowl yet. Just get a couple around and hope for a miracle shot on your last.
Well, that's not a bad start.
He's pushed it out into the open.
Awesome, Andy. Glad to see you repping the Canadian bowler. We appreciate that.
Can confirm that the Canadian Spider-Man has his Canadian bowler shirt on today as well. He has all of his buttons done up too, though, unlike me. I've got my top button, my top button's loose. I actually had two buttons undone for most of the day. A little bit of a creaky door opening there with Lyle's second. Everett just needs to get a third one close. He can probably play on that hand and continue to push back second shot on his way. If he gets a little narrow, that's his coming in. That's another way to promote it to head. Almost push follow your bowl into the head as well.
He's planning to push his own in and roll.
Need some gas on this. I'm not sure it's going to do what he wants.
I think that was the idea, so that's not terrible.
It's certainly a second in the head. Line two right now. He will need the four, though. This is the last end of the game, so even a three won't be enough unless he's kind of playing for plus minus, which they both had multiple wins, so you could probably make the top 16 with a 500 record as long as you've got a good plus minus. So
That's true.
One or 2 point loss might not hurt you too much.
Lyle, not bad there.
It's probably third shot. But it's now two bowls Everett needs to remove in order to get a four. So yeah, you've really only got two shots here if you're Everett. If you're going for the tie, you need to do a double takeout and stick, which would be real tough. Or you can sort of play a couple yards away on your front bowl, push follow it into the head. Especially if you catch it at the ankle, you might actually be able to push your short bowl onto the bowl just delivered by Lyle, and maybe move that back a bit, and then yours would sort of follow through to the jack as well. You could get 4 that way.
See what Everett has up his sleeve.
Either way, it needs to be a weighted shot.
Yeah.
If he's drawing, he's just going for the plus minus, which is entirely possible here. A 1 or 2 point loss isn't gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
Of course, tomorrow is single eliminations, so
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
I don't think there's a time limit tomorrow, though, right? We need to find winners.
No, that's right. We need winners. No ties.
Don't need to play that 5th round tomorrow, though, so
Yeah.
a little bit longer games wouldn't be a big issue. Although we seem to have all the games finishing within 2 hours every way.
Yeah, everybody's been pretty good.
See what he can do here. Sure, you're going to see him coming in from the left on the screen. And either to make contact on his short bowl or swing by and make contact on Lyle's closest. Warming up the heat.
Yep. Yeah, it's got a little action on this. Oh, unfortunate. All right, that's game, everybody.
Looks like Lyle's going to sacrifice the 1 point here, which is understandable. So it'll be a 15-12 final. See in the chat, wanting to know what time the stream starts tomorrow. I believe we're 8:30 again, but I'll get the Canadian Spider-Man just to quickly check it for us here to make sure. Actually, at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
9 a.m. tomorrow, we'll be trying to get our first stream off. We'll get as close to that as possible, as long as everybody's here, knows their rinks, and we're good to go.
And like I said, we do have one more today.
Yep.
Tuning in, expect it to probably be about 6:15 Calgary time, so hour and 20 minutes or so from now. But for now, we're signing off, and everybody take care.
See ya.